Live with the finale of our Warlord Zsinj playthrough. Zsinj himself may not have lasted as long as he might have liked, like one episode, but Pellion's here. We're all, the faction's fine. And we have just a couple more shipyards to take, and my voice is already dead. Sorry about that. Alright, so we should be able to keep moving here. So we have all the territory in the core other than Socoria. We have one Yavithan planet that is still sitting there. But in the north, we've got to go for Ciutric. We also have to go for Mandalore. Then it's Sullust and Sluisvan that we're going to be taking after that. So step one is check on Pellion's fleet, see how that's looking for a potential assault on Mandalore. But what's our ground forces? Okay, they're there. We're just gonna queue up a bunch more infantry. So we have a lot of ground heroes, but it hasn't really extended into our ground vehicles for a while. We need maybe a few more of those. So let's queue them up. I'm going to have a mix of Raptors and Stormtroopers, because it's about bringing together the cultures of Warlord Zsinj and the rest of the Empire. And let's go XRE5, some of these, and some chariots. Alright. I think we can maybe start off putting our pirate fleet together here. And with the Vengeance as well, you're going to be ready for that. Let's maybe get some more spies down that way. I didn't move that fast enough. But hello, Robert, Rebel, Wade, Optal, and Rhino, and everyone else. But as we move into the New Republic being our only playthrough, next week I do want to do a live stream. I don't know why I'd live there. It's a technical term, but I'm not 50. Do 50-year-olds talk about live streams? Maybe not. But the Friday stream is probably going to be the return of some skirmish matches. We'll get back to the monthly skirmish matches at least. And let's get an Apocalypse. We have Corey Sori in there already. And this Thursday, Bounty Hunter's coming out, so I'm probably going to record some of the Jedi Outcast playthrough, so we can do some Bounty Hunter for Thursday when the game's out. I know you couldn't do the 19th anniversary stream, but will there be another mod showcase before the winter? We were talking about potentially doing something in September, but we don't have any solid plans for what the next one will be, or solid dates planned for it. So hopefully September, but haven't really more solidly talked to everyone about it. Because usually when we do those, we start getting the stuff together like a month or months in advance. There's a lot of work that ends up having to go into the preview stuff like that. Those streams. To be like a producer. Not fun. It's a lot of damage coming on this side. Like, we're probably gonna lose Thunder Road, because it's just so much focus that's coming in on it. But I guess if we can maybe take out Krenel a little bit faster, a lot of the damage to the never mind. There's no faster there. A lot of the damage to Gnome is gonna stick.
I'm on this one.
We're like half. Or almost all of the front weapons are down. A lot of ion cannons are left, but like you can see how slow we're getting through even just individual hard points here. Overkill is certainly not our problem on that. Alright. Thunder Road. Hit the road. Pride of Cathar can come in.
Enemies in range.
Lots of frigate
Reporting. Draw their fire.
Mandalore is probably going to be another tricky one for us. But like, if I'd maybe put them back here and just focus more on getting the shields down, that might have been a better idea. But oh well, Fafnir, you can come in. I'm not as stressed about this as the New Republic campaign, believe it or not. That one is a little bit tougher.
I've got him.
Being on Cruel for when we were, plus the Yavithans.
Intercepting.
Okay, let's try to get Darren. Because both of the heroes they have, they don't have active traits. They're not actually making everyone tougher to kill. And we've got most of the ships that took down Thunder Rotor on their way out. So I think I can start moving these Lancers up a little bit more.
Star Destroyer standing by.
So let's see.
Fire at will.
Shields are still up on those, but they're actually, it's just those plus the stations at this point. A couple little anti-fighter ships, but I think we'll need a few weeks of recovery for our SSD. Gnome might be sitting out a little bit, but we should be on the way to victory. So let's keep Apocalypse back a little bit, and let's try to get over to attack the Golans. I don't think Apocalypse is actually going to be in trouble. But I do need to move you as far up as you can go, really, because you don't have much left going for you.
The lasers are our target.
Enemies in range.
What's your favorite faction for the ones that will come?
Commander.
I don't know. Like they're all opportunities to do something kind of unique in Thrawn's Revenge. Like the remaining factions that aren't playable yet are the Corellians, the Siruvi, Yuzon Vong, Chiss, and Killix. I think I'm remembering them all.
Reporting in.
But like all of those have something unique going on, and then it turns into like what we're able to do with it reasonably in the engine. Like the Yuzon Vong have the most opportunity to be unique with like some of what their ships can do, but some of the ideas we have for that might just end up not being fun at all. So
Destroyer here.
we'll have to see how well any of it goes. Alright, I need to keep on moving you up. Move up further. Do
Copy. We're moving out.
I have any room left? Not really.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Yeah, you gotta get over there.
Command, my lord.
I copy.
And I suppose Corey Sori has been not really engaging.
Reporting. We've got them on scopes.
Was kind of hoping it would stop anything coming for the remaining weapons, but
Opening fire.
probably
on
could
the
have saved
torpedo
other
launch.
stuff.
Star Destroyer standing by.
But at least
Star
now we
Destroyer
can.
reporting in. Attack commencing.
So let's
Frigate here.
eat him up.
Yes, Commander.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Our launch bay is gone.
We're getting through the shields on that, but I'm probably gonna want to move you away a little bit. At least to make sure only the
Destroyer ready.
Your command, sir.
Golem 3 can hit it, not the Golem 2. But actually we've got enough in range of the Golem 2 that we're going to be taking down the hard points
Opening
faster
fire
on this
the
side.
torpedo launchers.
So I'm just going to
Squadron reporting.
All sections at your command.
keep targeting weapons on that. And I'm going to try to get the Vengeance,
Reporting in.
get Gnome to attack that. What's the strongest SSD? I mean, they're all good at different things. And like the more power you add, the higher the pop cap is, the less flexible that becomes. So, like raw strength is only one facet of power. But technically, if you want to talk about like in a vacuum, what has the most raw power in it, then
Target priority is the
highest
laser
pop cap
cannons.
one. So, like
Destroyer
Asserter would
here.
be up there.
Attack.
Losing.
Frigate here. Fire at will.
All sections at your command.
But, like I really like the pocket SSDs, so like your Bellators and Mandators, just because they still have a lot of the benefits of the SSDs, but they give up some of the weaknesses.
I copy.
Like they can have more support with them, They're still going to be really
The
tanky,
lasers are our target.
Ready
but
for
they're
orders.
just a bit more
Our
flexible.
lasers are destroyed.
Lots of frigates
They
reporting.
might still end up losing
Star Destroyer standing
Cathar.
by. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
See how that
Our
goes.
engines
Yep.
are gone, sir. Star Destroyer
Superstar
reporting in.
Destroyer ready.
Your spinning didn't help, but
All sections at your command, my lord.
Yes, Commander.
oh well.
Attacking target.
Alright,
Awaiting
get up
orders. Fire at
over
will.
there.
Those
I kind of talked about it in
must be
the
destroyed.
in the fleet tactics video, the guide,
Directing fire.
where
Attack that target.
like
Fire.
there's no like flat out best ship, as in like which ship just gives you the most stats for the lowest cost,
Open. Fire.
Superstar
Awaiting your
Destroyer
command.
ready.
because that like all that stuff is accounted for in unit costs and
Your command.
in population cap. So like it's all about what situations they're good in, what they actually bring to the table,
Targeting.
and what they're up against.
Falling out of formation.
Full speed.
Victorious.
All right, Ciutric, ready for invasion. Lost a Lancer, Pride of Cathar, and Thunder Road.
Troop carrier, ready to pick up soldiers, sir.
We can bring in some of our ground forces to get ready for that actual fight. We'll get on over there.
Moving to coordinates.
Troop carrier,
Awaiting your orders.
Moving out.
Ready,
The
sir.
bug that the Pentastar alignment can clip through the boundary of the map on space battles above Lantilles. I mean, that sounds very specific,
Inputting coordinates
but
now.
like I doubt there's a faction-specific bug on being able to clip through a map. There's just like sometimes if you're talking about like the start of the battle, where the game spreads out starting forces too much, if there's something pretty large where they'll be outside of the map boundaries, that can happen with anyone on any map, really. Your camera can always leave the map. Where can you find the different SSDs? Because I can never find the Bellator. So the Bellator, you can get it in the Maldrude and Ariado Authority. Every faction has different. Every Imperial faction has a different SSD as their like top of the line one.
Invasion commencing.
So I might park this fleet on Abrigado, wherever they're coming up through the south.
Affirmative.
Brachus, you want to get in there? I'll actually send Brachus with some aerial support, but these guys are going to go through the middle of the map. Hop on in there.
Awaiting your orders.
And you
Yes,
two...
Commander. Men, prepare for assignment.
Actually, let's just send them all that way, and one of you can go over there.
What is it, my lord?
And Brachus will fly into the base.
I am at your
I'll actually go
Carrier, here, sir.
as full as I can with that. Is the Mandator 3 or 2 that Maldrude and Ariel could build? They don't get any Mandators. The Mandator 3 goes with the Pentastar alignment. The Mandator 2 is only for
Pick up soldiers.
the CSA's... That exactly.
Channel open.
Only for the CSA's market mechanic.
Deployment zone
Okay, I
ahead.
think we're going to try to get over there. That is a lot of damage coming to Brachus on that.
I shall contact you when we arrive, sir.
He's not going to be able to get into the base that easily.
Yes, sir. Your orders.
Alright, let everyone out. Might have been nice to have Brachus on this, so we're probably just going to have to take him out there.
Troop carrier, awaiting
And we'll
orders.
back that up with the IDTs.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Watch your flank. Go. Secure the position now.
Alright. Yeah, Brachus, just go around there if you have to. Let's put in Hastiv with the PX4. Put in Tierce. More infantry. And you.
Instruct me.
Because this is going to be a lot of
Troop carrier en route.
cover on them.
Await your command.
Well, most of the infantry are gone from there, so I don't think we want to send him over.
My lord.
We just want him to be around that infantry.
Awaiting your orders.
And we'll try to get up to this landing
Prepare
zone.
for assignment.
Carrier here, sir.
Yes, Commander. Men, prepare for
I moved the mic so it would line up a bit better with where my talking is coming out, but it's still getting used to the positioning a little bit.
Yes, my lord.
All right. Yeah, I think our vengeance is like 20% health left. So it will be some time before
Firing weapon.
We're ready to roll.
that's available.
I await your instructions. Yes, sir.
Com channel open. Inputting coordinates now.
Okay, we should actually be able to take all these out that are coming up behind us. And this will be another landing zone for us. So, Brachus, you can get up a little bit farther. Between an AT-AP and an SPM-AT. But I think, like, a lot of their forces are coming in behind us now. Like, it's not the actual base that's going to be that defended.
Your orders? Affirmative. Destination is acknowledged. I'm en route.
Let's see.
Standing by. En route. The target is in my sights.
Reporting, sir. Armor advanced.
Popcorn Weasel has some questions about Revan's Revenge. One of them is, will the Sith and Republic trooper armor change with eras like SWTOR and
Awaiting your
KOTOR?
orders.
So,
Move out.
not really, because,
Troop carrier awaiting orders.
So the Old Republic MMO is set several hundred years later. It's not a thing where you're going to be going between them in a Galactic Conquest. If we cover the Old Republic MMO, it'd essentially be later releases and different Galactic Conquests. Because there's, like, the progression between that would be several centuries. So you're not, like, having a week change and then suddenly you're 300 years later. So progression like that wouldn't be in the mod. And there wouldn't be, like, change between the KOTOR and SWTOR armor that way. Like, in campaigns that are set during the Old Republic MMO, then you'd be using period-appropriate stuff if we ever get to that,
Destination is
which there's
acknowledged.
a very high chance we never actually would. But
Standing by. I'm en route.
in the eras the mod does cover, it'll be using
We've dropped them in our
period-appropriate stuff the way we do in the Clone Wars. Same way that we wouldn't have, like, stormtroopers in the Republic for FOTR. And will Revan's Revenge affect Thrawn's Revenge, like with the FOC ending with the Sith Frozen? No.
Right behind you.
Yes, Commander.
Hey.
Order acknowledged. We're on our way. Right behind you. Prepare for assignment.
We may use parts of that for something, but it's not really tied to anything within Revan's Revenge existing as a mod.
Command, you have our
We have a potential use for Silry, for example. But
Keep going.
Over. Got it.
whether how that might extend to. What is you? Okay, that's theirs.
I await your instructions.
Oh shit,
Order
that
acknowledged.
was the
We're on our
AT-AT
way.
back there.
Affirmative.
Okay, see if we can get out of there then.
Destination is acknowledged. I'm en route.
Hestive's down.
Unit destroyed.
They have an AT-AT. Hey, Clem?
Standing by.
Lead on. Proceed carefully.
Yeah, so it's the same reason that, like, the
Yes, sir.
emergency frequency
the
open without hesitation.
Harrower is not going to be part of the Sith in Revan's Revenge. Like, it's a much later ship. They weren't... Harrowers weren't around in the time of KOTOR.
What's needed?
So, like, there's more situations where KOTOR era stuff actually would be available in
Ready to
Tor, but there's not zero, but fewer situations where Tor stuff factors into KOTOR.
Ready to move. Yeah.
One thing that we have done, though, in a couple situations, is taken some of the concept art from Tor and kind of used it as, like, earlier versions of stuff that might show up in Tor. So, like, the Republic Warwalker that we've used, like the early AT-TE, is, I believe, based off of Tor concept art for the Republic walker that's like sitting around in the game.
Ready and able. We're fully loaded, sir. Ready and able.
Yeah, Goverment, that's just regular Empire at War stuff.
I can get that.
Providing backup.
Right. Hestiv has fallen. You don't need him.
System control achieved. Building under construction.
So we'll start building that up, and these guys are going to get in position for Mandalore.
Cleared for departure.
Well, these guys go over here somewhere. Well, let's just send him in that way, because we can go a few directions. Oh yeah, we have to take Shadon as well. I don't know offhand which bounty hunter is the best for damage. Like, damage is less a personal stat and more a stat of the weapon they use. We can get Ralston, or Razlan, not Ralston.
Unit in production.
Let's get Ral. Oh my god, I'm gonna say it again. Let's get Razlan. Not to be confused with the lion. We could take some stuff from someone else. Well, Rogris is sitting alone over there, so let's
At once.
move over to Fondor for that.
Complete.
Do you have plans to do a video for the faction guide for the remaining factions, both those who are awaiting new releases, like the Krellings and Vong, but also maybe for the CSA and Petastar? Yep. I need to... Like, what I want to do with the Imperials is have the
Construction complete.
government mechanics be explained in the main Imperial one, and then have the per faction one go over the roster beyond that, but I do want to have guides for all of them. Not least of which, because those videos also tend to do kind of well.
Receiving location.
41%. Okay, so we're still a few weeks away from there. Ooh, Nar Shaddaa is being attacked. That's got to be the Hutts, right?
We shall be there shortly.
Battle imminent.
That might actually be convenient. Did the CSA get a more improved government, and same for the Empire of the Hand? They will get new government mechanics in the future. Like, the CSA is still going to have the ship market, which is pretty good. The Empire of the Hand doesn't have anything currently. So the hope with the 0.5 release is to give them something along with their ground rework and some of their additional space units. Got an HV gun, that's fun. Let's throw in our ISDs.
Moving out.
We'll get all the ISD ones because I want to get through the shields pretty quickly. Then Makati with the Steadfast. Then let's go with some of the smaller guys.
Understood. Moving.
Want some fighters there.
All ahead.
Coordinates
Alright,
received.
and then with this being two of the Voraciouses, having a lot of anti-fighter would be good. I think we can go pretty close to like full pop though.
Moving out. Let's move out.
Then let's try to flank with
Let's go.
Surreal,
Carrick en route.
some Carricks.
Right away.
We should be able to stay in the back on that.
Commander.
We got all the anti-fighter up on the other side. This should be 3 attacks on their carriers that way.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Nothing can stop the Empire.
Ooh.
Coming
back
back
around
around for another run.
All right,
We've
let's
got
Setting up my run.
Form up.
see if we
Direct fire on
can
the
maybe get
I've got them in my sights.
one of their carriers down. Oh, this would actually be better.
Destroy the engines. Direct fire
Maybe
on
not.
the
I
engines.
don't think we were getting either of them. Oh well. A few ground units we can move back down. Well, we actually... Probably want to put it with the army for Mandalore. So let's get up to the northern side of the cluster.
Acknowledged.
And I think maybe Pelion is still not equipped for that. I could just steal a Saranin for this. We have something a bit tankier with them. So I think we'll do that.
Moving to coordinates.
We need to take Mandalore.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Vengeance to 51%. What part of modding do I enjoy the most? I kind of like Lewis scripting the most because like most of that is coming up with new stuff and problem solving. And figuring out the easiest or most effective way to do a thing within a system that has constraints. It's like, it is somewhat limited, like you can't do everything you might want to be able to do, but finding new ways to use existing stuff, I tend to find that a lot more interesting. Or to
Order
be
confirmed.
one of the more interesting things you're able to do. Fleet coming for Nal Hutta.
Coming around.
Departure vector set.
This isn't a fleet, is it? Yeah, that's not a fleet. We
Building
can
started.
build all
Beginning
this up, though.
construction. Beginning construction.
Where are you? Thrawn isn't in yet, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's get to Mandalore.
Heading to destination.
Would it be an option for all factions to have boarding shuttles and have that as an option, an advanced option coming?
Tactical battle.
Not really something that we'd plan to do. Like generally when we've included boarding for a faction, it's for a reason. We've talked about potentially expanding it to other factions, but like it's not... The roster choices like that aren't something that we tend to want to extend beyond like the cannon unit toggles and that kind of thing. Otherwise, it gets into changing the playstyles even more. Because, like, in most cases, when people see option, they will click option, and then that's just the default that you're on now. People can change it in their own copy fairly easily, but, like, options aren't always the simplest thing to set up. And then it's more maintenance for us for something that we're not necessarily
We shall be there shortly.
fond of
Right
in the
away.
first place. Got Melvar's Revenge, Blue
Moving out.
Diamond, Gansanubius,
Heading out.
Impetus. You are not supposed to be in here.
All right.
Get in our Aggressor and Lightning Rod.
Destroyer
I think that's going to
here.
have to do.
Attack commencing.
Alright, let's try to take out the Cadal base first.
Fire.
Main cannons powered and ready.
Because everything else is
I copy.
Weapons ready.
garrisoned.
Response to being called.
If we need to come back,
Star Destroyer standing by.
that'll be the problem.
Star Destroyer.
Did not do what I
reporting.
had wanted to and get more anti-fighter in here. But
Yes, Commander. Moving to destination.
we can afford so many losses now because we have 100,000 credits.
Open
We're in the
fire.
end game.
Getting a lock. He's mine. Almost got him now. Let's finish him.
How do you get upgrade in tech? Because in Lambda Sector and CSI I had a hero called Erica Voss, and the full galaxy she was not in. So that's
Awaiting your orders. Our primary target is those.
you.
iron
So there are some heroes that only exist for some factions in specific Galactic Conquest.
Take out the iron.
It's not a question of like upgrading your tech or anything. It's just that content exists in that place.
Ready to receive orders.
There's not like tech levels in that traditional sense, where
Setting up
like
my
you
run.
build a thing and then you get a new roster unlocked or something. If there is going to be specific research, it'll tell you in game. There's a story guide over here on the galactic map that you can open, and that'll tell you like all the stuff that can become available and how to get it.
Orders, sir. Nowhere to run.
Comlink active.
I got one.
Let's get our bombers on their Venators. Hellion, you know what? This would be a good time for your ability.
Attack that target.
Falling out of formation.
I was kind of hoping to use it on the station, but I'd rather have
I got one.
these guys go down.
Formation.
Attacking target. Roger that.
Getting a lot.
Because we are losing shields on the surrender, and if we can maybe stop that, I think we'll be in better shape for going up against the stations anyways.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Form up.
Target
Destroyer
critical.
here.
Returning to your
Impetus
position.
is taking a lot of damage on that side. I don't think it's in range of stations at all, but I think we might be able to hold off on these
Frigate reporting. Copy.
fighters. Alright.
Attacking.
It's about to be destroyed. Target locked. Closing on target. Excellent shot.
The lasers are our target.
Alright, let's
We shall be
move
there
around
shortly.
over
Target
there.
locked.
Direct fire at their laser
I'm on
cannons.
this one. Enemy craft.
Jeremy's asking, similar to the purchase implementation from the Republic of the CIS, do you think it would be possible to implement a system for the ship market that would allow them to increase the type of a ship available?
Engaging
So
the
we've
enemy.
talked about a few different ways to maybe have
Intercepting.
different choices or types of progression that they go down, change the availability of ships or how likely they are to show up. The biggest thing there is tying it into corporations.
We can handle
That's
it.
generally been the most popular
Excellent shot.
I have them now.
version of that we've discussed, though, like, again, nothing
Acquiring target.
decided or solid,
Be
because
around much longer.
CSA government mechanics just aren't on the current list of high priority objects.
I'm on there.
Hold on.
I'm losing.
Target locked.
Star
I've got
Destroyer
him.
reporting in.
Battle.
Okay, I think we should be
Need a
mostly
really
out of
big
range
gun.
of that.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
So let's see if we can get more onto that goal in 3. So this whole line of ISDs can go in there.
Advancing on target.
Awaiting orders.
Warm up. Armed and ready.
Okay, let's make sure these bombers don't stick around, but I think we're already in a good place as far as that goes. Alright, let's get the aggressor to start on the
Awaiting your orders. Our
uh,
target priority is the laser cannons.
on the Valadusia.
The lasers are our target.
I think any of our longer range stuff can do that. How's Pellion's ability looking? We're almost back. We might still get some use out of it against the station shields.
Attack commencing.
So
Commander.
if I'd maybe even used it a little bit earlier, that would have been better.
Priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are
That is not the situation we find ourselves in.
attack.
Alright, we only need one ISD still on this, because the Golan has been mostly ruined from that side.
Target the
Yeah, like
lasers.
government mechanic-wise,
Attack.
the Sith, the Republic, and Revan's Revenge, and the Mandalorians are getting most of the focus right now because we have the first release of Revan's Revenge coming. So there's like some basic narrative stuff in Revan's Revenge that needs it. There's like the main government mechanics for the first release. Then we also have the Hapens getting some reworks to their stuff to go along with some changes to what they have currently, as well as some new content they're getting into
Directing all fire
in the
missiles.
0.5 release, plus the Emperor of the Hand stuff. So it's a lot of ongoing government mechanic development right now.
Our target priority is
And
the laser
like, one of the things with
Attacking
every
target.
release is
Reporting. Star Destroyer standing
trying to
by.
reinforce, like, okay, we're not doing New Republic and Empire stuff. So like, there's always those two edging in that people on the team want to work on or want to focus on, like fixing the problems with the Chief of State stuff. But
Priority is the laser cannons.
CSA would be highest in priority after the current set of factions we're focusing on. The CSA at least have the ship market, and like I think generally people like the ship. It doesn't have the same progression feeling that Legitimacy has, but like on its own, it's still like a fun, unique part of the faction.
Priority is the laser
Compared to like Empire of the Hand, which has nothing, the Hapens, which is fairly janky, and the Revan's Revenge factions, which would, if we don't work on them now, launch with nothing for them.
Yes, Commander.
Like there's a tactical mechanic for the Mandalorians as well as a galactic mechanic for them that are a bit simpler. So I'd still like to get something else for them,
Attacking.
possibly before the first version, but might not work out that way. Didn't end up needing Pellion's ability. The Sith, they have like one narrative progression thing that works for all the factions, which is good, plus a a separate mechanic that kind of fits what you think of when you think of Sith, even if it's a little bit anachronistic. And then the Republic has like the command staffs. Oh, that was Sexy and Deadly that just blew up. Oops. I didn't realize that was a named one. I'm sorry, Sexy and Deadly, that I did not call out your participation earlier. Again, sorry, Yassine, I don't know the offhand stats or abilities of the bounty hunters.
Construction
So
complete.
I wouldn't be able to give a good answer to that off the cuff, off the dome.
Construction complete.
Goverment is asking, I really like the heavy recovery vehicle from Maldrud. It gives a lot of options for heavy vehicle assaults on planets. Is there any chance to add vehicles like it for the other faction? So, kind of getting back to the boarding shuttle thing, like the use of tenders in space, the availability of tenders in space, and of the HRV on the ground is something that's like kind of core to how the vehicle roster is designed. So, like, one of the things when we're working on developing a faction playstyle isn't just like what units do they have, it's what roles do they not have access to. So generally, like, the lack of that in a faction isn't just a lack of content that we could add, it's a specific choice about like that being what the faction is supposed to play like. So generally, if a faction, like especially when you're talking about the Imperials, any of the Imperial factions where we like pretty specifically designed the rosters with that in mind, as compared to say like the New Republic or Empire where it's a bit more generalist, then usually the lack of something like that was intentional, and it's not like a hole we're looking to plug. It's instead like an element of their gameplay that is there to emphasize how the faction works. Who had the AT-AT?
The Sith have returned.
I think we'll actually get to the landing zone, alright?
Yes, sir. Assault squad reporting.
The partisan spawns here being randomized probably make a little bit less sense when the faction that owns the planet is the Mandalorians. They don't always necessarily work in their own best interest, and they do fight each other a lot, but probably not in this situation.
We secured a landing zone.
For the Empire. Now.
Well, let's bring in just more stormtroopers. We'll just go. We'll have a lot of fun with infantry here.
Under construction.
Signal received.
Right, and you guys can come up there.
What is it, my lord? Give me a task. Instruct me.
Lost a landing
I am
zone.
your servant.
This is this Mandalorian tree. Almost down. At some point down the line, do you think there will be more infantry options available, or is it pretty set in stone? I mean, the infantry options are fairly
Await your command.
sprawling.
As you wish.
Like, we keep it relatively limited in what you can build on the galactic level, because otherwise it gets very messy. But, like, if you look at the field base options, like, infantry, there's a lot of roles within a company that you can buy. Like, the companies that you buy have a lot of different outfits within them. And then field bases for each faction have a pretty wide variety as well. So it's not like we're...
My lord
Like, I don't think we're lacking in that area at all.
is my ally.
Channel open.
I'm not sure what specifically you'd be looking for in that, but that also does get back to, like, faction playstyles, too,
Ready for battle.
of, like, which factions get which focus for which types of things. Like, the Hapens have a lot more buildable infantry types, but part of that is, like,
With pleasure.
all the houses give different things you can build, and that's that's where most of the roster variety comes from.
Ready to serve.
But for most, we try to have like one or two buildable on the galactic level, then a commando type, so that's 3 buildable on the galactic level, and then field bases are where everything else goes. And like the variety in soldier types on the field bases might vary, but like they're all doing something different.
I am at your
like all the field bases have a different purpose.
On my way. Can I do something?
I think we're pretty clear going into the base here. Oh. Nope, IDT. Fingers don't fail me.
Bombers incoming.
Yeah, mission rewards also give a lot. Like, we have almost everything that ever shows up in Star Wars in this era, infantry-wise, like trooper-type-wise, we have somewhere. Just we don't want to make it so that you have, like, 10 different infantry types that you're building on the galactic level, because that is excessive.
I will do your bidding.
Don't get cocky.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Like, the thing with faction playstyles is if you give a faction access to every possible thing, then they don't have a playstyle. They just like, it turns into the game is just
I've got your six. Take out that rebel scum.
build whatever for any situation, and you can, like, that faction then has a huge advantage. Like, there are some factions like the Empire and the Republic that do have a wider variety of unit types, but even then we try to keep it to the extent where they have defined ways that they play. Like the Killiks will be very infantry focused because even their vehicles will be bigger Killiks. But at that point, once you have a 10-foot tall Killik, is that an infantry type or a vehicle type? I don't know.
Orders received. Going there now.
We'll provide all the backup you need.
Moving to position.
Make sure you're covered.
I will be playing Outlaws, yeah, when it releases. Only like a month out from that now.
I will crush them all.
Following your lead. What can I do?
Artillery
Are
online.
we getting... Okay, those are fine. Practice is chasing that down. Struggling to kill that while we wait. There we go. You're good. You got it.
What is it, my lord?
Glad you're on our side.
And I think we just gotta go for this last landing zone.
We stand ready to fight.
'Cause it might just be the one dude, but...
Bombardment incoming.
Well, if you're gonna take that long to catch him, Brackus.
Side is my ally. I will serve it as you wish.
I don't really have a favorite faction. Like, I like the Maldruden Hapens for their small stuff. Empire of the Hand has always been a special place in my heart, as much of a meme as they can become in the community. It's fine. Don't get upset.
Achieved. Enemy
The Empire was the only path forward for Mandaeum, and with your victory here, I see you shall unite it as Mandalore, the ultimate, or as Mandalore the ultimate once did for our people. Death Watch shall support you and prove our strength once more to the galaxy.
constructing.
Okay. And we'll build up Mandalore a little bit. Maybe get some Kandor Eye. Enemy fleet coming to Nar Shaddaa. I think I have to move.
Transport cleared.
And we did get a
Star Destroyer reporting in.
legitimacy group. So we were gonna get the track sector group with Resner and Hagel.
Enemy unit sighted.
Tenders do have different stats, and they're going to have even more different stats in 0.5 because there has been a chain. There have been some changes that
Move out.
are being done to how tender stats are both determined and accounted for in
Moving to coordinate.
like unit costs and everything. There's been a slight tender rework that Nolan and I first discussed like a year ago on my Alberta trip when we met at the mall and went and got milkshakes.
Priority is the laser cannons.
We are victorious. Victory is ours.
We added Imperial groups outside of faction rosters to Imperial generic missions, for example, TIE crawlers to Imperial remnants and mission rewards. Yeah, we try to have like a bit more variety in mission rewards.
Building under construction.
But what that will ultimately look like for the Imperials isn't 100% determined. Like, we still do want to keep it relatively unique. They are getting their first implementation of missions in 0.5, but the rewards are a bit more limited right now, I think.
Heading to destination.
So, Pelion... Move down here as
We're moving
well.
out.
Ground forces.
Firing main thrusters.
Over there.
Construction
We're
complete.
basically ready to just hit them wherever.
Allegiance moving to destination.
Let's take these guys. What are you in? You're an detector.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
Nice try.
Ready, sir.
Building
Research
started.
complete.
Okay, what are you guys in? You have an Imperial 1 and a Victory 2. So they'll be good to kind of sit there for us right now.
Right away.
But we are going to start pushing from all these planets now. We're going to go to deep space. So we're going to start with Sykes going to deep space.
Coordinates received.
And I guess Kretu kind of gets us to the same position. Let's actually go this way.
Right away.
The Hutts really seem to want to make their presence known. But we also have Roslin. So I'm going to put him in with this fleet now. There's a way that you can have a truce or cooperating mechanic with other factions. Not really. Like, the game, aside from it not being set up for that, the implications on the map, if you could just do that with anyone, would be pretty bad. Like, the node-based gameplay, not great. Like, we're gonna hopefully be able to do something like what we did with the CIS with the Empire of the Hand, but like with the CIS in Fall of the Republic, that's set up to be like those factions are always allied, so the maps are designed around that, and the mechanics that the factions are able to do are designed around that. It's not like you're just picking any two factions and aligning them,
Navigating to
but like actual alliances in Empire at War do not
reporting
really
in.
work.
Firing. Roger that. Right away. Engaging the enemy.
I did a whole write-up. Like there's XML tags in the faction code that allow you to set factions as neutral or allied to each other. But I did a write-up on all the bugs with that just like literally break the game. If you end up like having, say, two allied factions over a planet and it gets attacked, the game doesn't really handle that well. So any of the stuff that people think would come from that typically doesn't. There's got to be just some other stuff to it.
Inbound.
No, there's no release date yet. So they're probably going to try to retreat. Maybe I could just build an interdictor here once they're
Destroyer here. Heading out.
available. Once the shipyard's ready. Maybe they won't retreat. Maybe they'll be nice. No, they're retreating. Rip. Brickia.
Vehicle in production. Vehicle in production.
Now that we actually care to stop them. Let's take Surreal, like, discount Makati out of there. You guys can all go and be
Moving
a
coordinates.
fleet together. We got like 5 or 6 pretty stacked fleets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are gonna get that. Roche. Why not? Well, we just want to get as much influence here as we can, realistically.
Building started.
We'll let that build. And Hellion, no. We want to take Razlan lining its way into Chardin.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, that.
Incoming!
Okay, Razlan, just hop in there.
We're on the
Got an
move.
enforcer. We've got bingo healer. We have you. No name.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
Anything new coming in 1.5 we should be aware of when you play as the CIS?
Sections at your
There are, so for Fall of the Republic, there's not like a huge major content expansion coming. There's some like mission fixes. There is new stuff. All the systemic reworks that other mods are getting, they're getting as well. There's hopefully some other CIS ships that'll happen, but that's not, content-wise, that's not a huge priority right now.
Yes, my lord. All sections at your
But as other stuff gets done, you'll start seeing and hearing about it. There will also be the CIS playthrough coming up where you'll see how some of that's changed. Goverment asks, when other Imperial faction unlocks an integration option like commandos, will it be possible for you to integrate them to get their unlocks? In this case, in the spaceship, you unlock, not the heroes. Generally, no, that's not
Awaiting your orders.
a thing we plan to do. Because ultimately the hope is to have, I think, enough that each faction could unlock a unit that way, and then it'll be like a different one you're getting per campaign, rather than having it so that like as long as each faction gets to it, you end up unlocking all of them. So depending on the direction we go with those units, that is still the plan. Maybe something will change with that plan before we get to them, and then we'll decide that it's like intended gameplay to have like all those roles become unlocked for the player as the Imperials over the course of it. Because like we have other progression for the Imperials unit-wise, like the Turbulent. So having them always get like those ones isn't necessarily a thing we're looking for. Like making them get every possible unit, like the Storm Commandos and whatever, which are like the only one now, so it stands out more. But yeah.
Our engines are out. Attacking target.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I think we can protect those okay. There we go.
Roger that. Fire at will.
A little bit of death happened. Let's bring in some Dreadnoughts,
This way.
some Lancers.
Underway.
Well, a Lancer and a CR-90.
Star Destroyer
Oh, we can fit.
Form up. Attacking.
I got him.
all sections at your command, my lord. Super Star Destroyer cruiser stepping by.
Destroyer here.
Is the infrastructure bonus to cost and build time working as expected? I think there was a bug that was fixed shortly after the .4 release. So, like, I think it was shortly after. It might have been before, but
Engaging the enemy.
probably not. So that will be fixed in the next release.
Fallout.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
All right, I think we can have these
Our
guys
target
take
priority
that.
is the laser cannons. Reporting. Firing.
We'll send our fighters to the shipyard.
Frigate reporting.
Let's get all of them over there.
Star Destroyer standing by.
For another run.
Engaging the enemy.
Poor Zsinj doesn't get to see
Destroyer ready.
all of his plans come to fruition.
Star
can't switch
Destroyer
position.
reporting in.
Very sad.
We've got them on scopes. The lasers are our
All
target.
sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Yes,
Where are the
Commander.
others?
Your orders, sir?
So this leaves, we get sure done. Then it's Solus and Sluis Fan that are fairly close. Like Von Dark is the next planet down from here. And I think it had
Detected. Unable to shake
it had
them.
gone back and forth between Ariadu and the New Republic recently enough that I don't think they have much built there. We haven't seen. No, we have seen Delvaris. He was on Sluis Fan.
Is the laser
And we
cannons.
had a spy down there, right?
Attack commencing.
Losing power.
Attack. Fire.
Superstar Destroyer ready.
We're here in hell.
Awaiting your orders. Opening fire on the
There is a Revan's Revenge mechanic, one of the ones that I was just talking about for the Sith.
My lord.
That'll be, it'll get a preview video basically as soon as I'm done coding it
Open
and testing it.
fire.
Superstar Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
We'll probably get another preview playthrough in of that before
All sections
release,
at your command, my lord.
once some of the other stuff is further along still.
Gun them down.
There already are some non-Hut heroes, but there aren't a ton of non-Huts that were serving the Huts all that willingly.
Can't take another hit like that.
Or like you got the pirate heroes you can get. There's a lot of them in there.
I'm on this one.
Bounty hunters, and one of their pilot heroes in Fall of the Republic, the Gungan pilot. Lost an enforcer, but that's fine. Yeah, Von Dark's fine there. Okay, we'll be able to get in pretty quickly through that. Let's get our ground forces over to here.
Moving out. Heading out.
Construction complete.
Ready, sir.
Okay, 88%. We won't be able to move in just yet with those.
Building under
But
construction.
we're leaving Sykes on that side. Are any of you named? I think you must be. Sorry. Okay, well we're probably gonna leave these guys over here. I'll bring those
Awaiting
ones.
your command.
I realistically don't need to leave anything more than Ranger to protect Fondor. We can get over here as well.
Heading to destination.
Construction complete.
Alright. All of our stormtroopers have in fact not survived. We've got a lot of infantry coming in this way.
Reporting, sir.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Awaiting your command.
We're moving out.
Maneuvering.
Get over there. We're so close. No! Almost had the interdictor in the shipyard. But this is a pretty big... They're already getting into new class stuff in the Republic. What did Kiwi mean by the Rendili battlecruisers? There are some larger
We've come across enemy
Rendili
units.
ships that are kind of like bigger acclimators that will be used for something in the future.
Commander.
We don't have them 100% positioned yet, I don't think, unless someone did a bunch of stuff.
Reporting in.
Awaiting orders. Course set.
Gunship weapons are online.
But we showed them off in one of the previous streams.
Copy.
Transmit orders. TIE Defender standing by. Bombs away.
Awaiting command. Reporting.
I'm pretty sure attacking Sikoria and Follis would not show
Falling out
off
of
the
order.
Strident.
Armor targeting.
More enemy craft.
Yes, sir.
More enemy craft.
Those laser banks are the primary target.
Let's,
Attack
I think I'm
formation.
just gonna go for the Mon Mothma first.
More enemy craft.
I'd actually like to kill the Nebula first.
Regroup for another attack.
Like, the station isn't gonna help us all that much. We can try to just get to the Nebula.
Falling out of formation.
Ready for orders.
We're trying to hold on to their bombers, but us being in the back line there does not help all that much.
Destroyer here. The lasers are our target. Attack that target.
Eliminating target.
Our target
Okay, if the RSD is going to be in front, then we'll go for the RSD.
Attack that target.
Yes, Commander.
And let's get those. Now bombers, go for the Nebula.
Lasers.
Ooh,
Frequency open.
you're coming up front of
Disabling
that.
launch bay.
Copy. Directing all fire on the launch bay.
Attacking target.
Commander,
So,
orders.
Nebula first. Trying a Nebula forward strategy. And yeah, let's try to stay close enough that
So many targets.
with our fighters that we can get their bombers on the way in, but that we're not going to be subjecting our fighters to all their point defense in the back line. That would be very bad. How'd you like it, Brady?
Target locked.
Reporting. Let's go.
Excellent shot.
Okay. Yeah, Nebula and RSD I think are the biggest threats there. Once this RSD's or once the Nebula's gone, we can move over to the Mon Mothma.
Intercepting.
Unfortunately, that acclimator is
Keep going.
going to be taking a lot of the heat. I think we're still
Commander, they're hitting us.
in better shape than them.
Awaiting your orders.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Okay, bombers maybe start going for the home one type. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, engines.
Destroy the
Stay in
engines.
formation.
Your
Attack.
commander. Targeting.
We're not going to be able to get the engines off of anything else, but at least we
Destroy the engines.
Enemies in range.
got a lot of those. That's good. No preview for the Rendili battle cruisers. I mean, they're not used yet. We did show them in one of the the preview live streams.
Beginning construction.
I guess we can move these out.
Construction complete.
Just sit there.
Construction complete.
Reporting, sir.
I'll probably pull some of the heroes out of here so we can have them
Construction complete.
in a more sensible place. We have so many infantry here. They really think they're getting somewhere on that.
Instruct me. Yes, wise one.
We're on the go.
Inputting coordinates now. Inputting coordinates now.
Ordnance received. Moving there now.
Building started.
Awaiting your orders.
My lord.
There is no escape.
Give us a target. Yes, sir.
Let's
Understood.
Troop carrier, ready
go.
to pick up soldiers, sir.
Awaiting orders.
I wish to
That
learn.
way.
They're in this direction.
Com channel open.
Construction complete.
Deployment zone ahead.
There's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out there.
When we arrive, sir.
Spread out. Incoming
Okay,
fire.
stay on that.
To serve
Ready and
the
able.
dark side.
Moving out.
Orders acknowledged.
Standing by. Scouting location.
This way,
Let
man.
us rule the galaxy together.
Troop carrier awaiting
We
orders.
won't be able to do what I was hoping
Welcome aboard, soldiers. Weapons
and
enabled.
sneak into the
Activating cannon.
Is thy bidding.
landing zone there, but I think Brackus will be able to take these out, and we have enough other infantry there that they can just focus on the vehicles.
Spread out, man.
We're going in. Ground targets locked.
This way, man.
Commander, ready for attack.
Taking lookout positions.
Ready and able.
Make sure you're covered.
Give me a
Okay,
task.
Brackus, you made it
Be done.
Assault squad
out
reporting.
far enough.
Troop carrier ready to pick up soldiers, sir. I can get that.
Instruct
And I think we can just go for the turret with him now.
Channel open. Firing
I get that. And then this will be like the infantry are fine against T4s. I just need to get rid of the splash damage from the turbo laser. But even then, like turbo laser turrets are not the biggest threats to infantry.
We're available. Engage your weapon systems.
We're about to have a bombing run available. We're gonna get this other landing zone. But I have to be a little bit scared of Han and Chewie.
Signal received.
So take cover on that. And let's try to keep taking out the free runners first. Here they come on this side, trying to take our original landing zone. We saw them peeking up over the bridge. We're not about to let that happen. And hopefully with Brachus in the front here, even though we're kind of struggling against the major parts of their force. Alright, I think we do actually have to pull back a little bit. Alright. Damn, they're really going for it back there. Okay. They have a planetary shield? Yeah, so no bombing run for us.
Our base is under attack.
Here, sir.
We stand ready to fight.
Troop carrier, ready to pick up soldiers, sir.
What is it, my lord? I will do your bidding.
Taking lookout positions.
Certainly. Of course, my lord.
Home channel open. We're fully loaded, sir.
That's a bit scary, but I think they're not okay.
Yes, my lord.
They're not focusing on the IDTs with the T1.
Ready and reporting. Awaiting your
I
orders.
really want this landing zone, but I don't know how reasonable it is to actually take it.
As you wish, master. My lord.
If I end up losing too much trying to hold on to it, then that's not great.
Give us a target. Awaiting orders. We're pushing on the
Okay, I think we need
position
more
now.
infantry put on there.
Squad on the way.
And we still don't have
Squad
this.
reporting.
I wish to learn.
Nope, get over there, Rackus. Oh, because Han is there too, so they're not going to be able to hold on to that. Okay, let's
Ordnance received.
get more of the infantry to push up here. And I'm going to put you in an XR-85.
Going there now.
We will need a
On my way.
bit more against Han.
We can keep up. Any orders? Squad on
Okay, we got the landing zone. Perfect.
Heading to full unit capacity.
I am ready
Things just got better.
the dark
Unit
side.
destroyed.
None shall survive.
We're proceeding with caution.
Wise one, there is no escape. Let
That,
us rule
and
the
then
galaxy together.
we can keep pushing up. And I think we'll get to
Heavy fire. We're attacking as ordered.
What
On.
is thy bidding, my master?
We could use more supplies.
Sith, return.
You're a little far away to actually be swinging your lightsaber right now, Brachus.
I will crush them all.
Give us a signal.
Sprinting. He's sprinting.
What is it, my lord?
That wasn't
Okay, I'm going to send the other infantry farther up.
as possible.
They're only going to help so much there.
Channel open.
And we're going to go for the main base with them. Because Brachus should be...
Your
Okay, if
signal
he's
is
going to
verbal.
run, then I need to...
See you in hell.
There we go.
Ready for battle.
Is that Chewbacca? That is in fact Chewbacca. No, that was not in fact Chewbacca.
We stand ready to fight.
You guys head towards the base.
Form up.
Brachus... Oh, there he is.
The dark side is
Waiting
my
order.
ally.
Ready and reporting. We're on the go.
What is your request?
I'll get
Yes, sir.
the ATRTs to
Copy.
help around here. You can still go up there.
With pleasure,
Right away.
Ready to go.
Because this way we can just handle all the
Awaiting orders.
my lord.
all the infantry on that. They just went right in and took that, didn't they?
Ready, sir.
I wish to
I think that was possibly Chewbacca's work.
at your service.
Okay, take that turret.
Spread out. Incoming fire approaching.
And still some turrets left. Let's try to get into the shield before...
Provide all the backup you need.
Serve.
Getting that.
I will do your bidding.
So you should be able to get to a safe position and then get the planetary shield. I think you'll get that before they kill you, and then I can just run you out.
I copy. Firing. Reporting.
Come around there.
Yes, sir. Open fire.
Right. Now most of our damage should be under the shield. You can go around. Brachus is still fine, too far away to really worry about it.
Awaiting your orders.
Ready.
Alright.
Target in range.
Taking
Get that
no
turret down
deposition.
before it becomes a problem.
Ready, sir. Moving to target.
And... ooh, we can
Attacking now. Oblique active.
use bombing runs now. Is that Chewbacca? That is Chewbacca.
Let us
Rule the galaxy together. Yes, my lord.
I'm not sure where the power generator is. Maybe along here?
Bombardment incoming. Bombers incoming.
Orders received.
There we go.
Move out.
We're proceeding with caution.
Our base
Oh.
is under attack.
Nice try.
Attack. Channel open. Fire. Roger that. Keep going. Enemy targeted.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Yeah, there it is. Alright, then it's just Chewbacca we need to track down with Brachus. No, Brachus, get it. There you go.
Form up.
Once that shield's down.
This way.
Okay, now just Control A. I think it's just Chewbacca left. Tierce will be able to stop him as well, but Brachus, I think I need to send him around a different way.
Yes, wise one. There is no escape.
He's trying to kite, but he's probably not going to make it until Brachus gets there. Yeah, he's gone. Bye, Chewbacca.
We are victorious.
See you in hell.
Planetary
People
control
losing their
achieved.
shit when
Building started.
someone in the Acolyte said hell. As if it hasn't literally been in Star Wars since the first movie that came out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, I guess they're coming from that direction. 294. I have a hypervelocity gun, but I don't think it will be enough. Might have to retreat.
Enemy forces ahead.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Commander.
This is actually a decent engagement range for defenses.
I've spotted them.
Reporting in. This way.
Because they're gonna have to come through there, so we can
Locking on.
take advantage of
The
that.
lasers are our target.
Open fire.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Fire.
The lasers are our target.
Open fire. Reporting.
Roger that. Engaging the enemy. Over there. Take out the iron cannons. Destroy that launch bay. We've got more
Gone.
scopes.
Ready.
Here's
for
Ace.
orders. Attack
Or
that
Horton, not
target.
Ace.
Fire at will.
He's dead.
Bombers at the ready.
I'll probably keep bombarding
Form up.
Moving to coordinates.
that.
Ready to receive.
Well,
orders.
let's go for that.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Hypervelocity gun available.
HV gunning, not bombarding. Not bombarding anything.
I'm
Draw
hit.
their fire. Link active. Cruiser reporting.
I'm under
Our
attack.
primary
Our
target is
launch
those
bay
iron
has been
cannons.
destroyed.
I copy.
Well, we'll keep
Attack
these
commenced.
ships
Roger
on
that. Attack.
there. I don't think our bomb. We don't have that many bombers, and they're just gonna get
Hit the ion
shredded by fighters.
Firing.
Reporting. Attack.
They're coming in quick.
And also miss being able to hover over any infantry unit in a battle and see what squad or battalion they belong to. So unfortunately, the way the names work, it's basically the same as like this being called Naritas, this being called Stellar Vista, this being called Nautilin. The way the names work for those is for ground companies, they're actually pulled from the transport. But because we spawn the infantry with Lua to get around, or now we will, in 0.5, just to get the
our target priority is the laser
Our turbo lasers.
I'm losing.
to avoid them all being objects on the galactic level that the game has to track.
Destroyed our ion cannon.
They no longer spawn from a transport that they can inherit the name of.
Progress.
I think these guys all have lost their engines. Just you, Valdegurt.
The lasers have been destroyed.
But even before the way the spawning worked, you'd only have it on some.
Hypervol.
Alright, they're gonna have...
Beginning construction.
They're gonna have Nar Shaddaa, but I don't care. We are going elsewhere. Pelion. Pelion's here. Pelion is going...
Move out.
Vondark.
Construction complete.
At once.
Tactical battle imminent.
So we've got to get Sullust and
We've
Sluis.
located the enemy.
Not the biggest fleet stopping us here, but
Flank speed. Coming
should
up.
at least mean that there's
Right
not as
away.
much on Sullust.
Moving out.
Anything we fight here, we are not fighting there. Okay, I need to move you out. You were supposed to be with our ground forces.
Awaiting your orders. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Get the...
Order confirmed. Awaiting your command. Fire.
Don't let them live.
Your command, sir. Commander,
Victory is
direct
within
fire.
Nope,
on the
don't let them leave. No living, no leaving.
Reporting in. Coming around.
Deploying squad.
As long as you get the engines off, we're good. We got them. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll take care of this.
it's over for him. Slow explosions. Very sad for them. I think we can just jump straight to Solace from there. So we can go through Yatsu and Tibrin for the other side.
Construction complete.
Alright, we got Lorca. I'll use Lorca. Gal is supposed to be staying here. Ghost Battalion, you can come. Melvar, I suppose I should use Melvar. Antaniel. I'll get... I'll move Chick Apple out because we've used him a lot. Kyle, you don't want to be in there. Drend won't. Actually, I will bring in Drend.
Construction
I'll even
complete.
start with the Drend next time.
Going there now.
Building under construction.
Confirmed.
This fleet is going to
Heading
Iatu.
out.
This fleet got combined in a way that I wasn't intending. Okay, you're supposed to be over here.
Battle imminent.
Rip. Well, there's nothing. Who do I want where? I'm gonna take the Sarannan out. Take Raslin. No, I'll put the Sarannan back in, take Raslin back in. This is gonna be Pellion's fleet for now. The Interdictor. Where's it's going? Do I have any aggressors that I want to put with you? Yes. I think I'll put that there rather than Raslin. How's that work out for PopCap? 303, perfect. Oh, Dr. Watermelon.
Fallout.
Tactical battle imminent.
That is space. Alright, Raslin, your fleet is going for Solist.
Yes, my lord.
Tactical battle imminent.
And then we're one off.
There they are. Blast them.
I'm gonna put on the spy machine so we can see what's on Bolus and Sikoria, because I don't think they have a Strident.
Flanks.
I don't even think the Stridents are set up to
Coming
spawn.
about.
Because from what I remember, we
Destination
were
confirmed.
waiting on that.
Moving out. Maximum unit capacity.
Gunship reporting.
Maybe they are. I can never remember what
All
the hell's
sections at your command, my lord.
going on with some of those anymore.
At once.
We got Crimson Command, though, and that's what
Holding
matters.
fire for maximum effect.
Okay, I'm gonna just make sure you get the shields down on everything. Because when the shields are down, the rest of our Crimson Command can handle the hulls.
Engaging the
Now you move on to the stations.
Batteries online. Attack position.
Because like we've already got a spy on Ariadu,
Direct fire at their laser
so we can see what we want to see already.
cannon. Weapons ready.
Target locked.
The engines are
Just for preview's sake, or post view. I mean, if we can see the Strident, you can already see the
Yes,
Strident.
sir. Our launch bay has been destroyed.
all sections at your command, my lord.
Because my memory was that we wanted to wait until the Corellians were actually playable to have it in. So if that was the logic we went with, then it was not in game in 0.5, and it won't be in game until the Corellians are playable. But if it's not the logic we went with, then it's already in game, and it's something that you'd already be able to see on Corellian planets yourselves.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Target lock.
Okay, you guys have defeated the rest of the fleet. We have no actual anti-fighter here. So
Initiating attack.
Acquiring target.
hopefully this brave group of fighters will be enough to
Commencing attack run.
hold off any horrible effects of the enemy fighters.
Being targeted. I've got them in my sights.
Yeah, I guess the third option is that
All batteries
someone saw it in the folder and decided to re-add it.
fire at will. Super Star Destroyer ready.
Can never be sure.
Engaging the enemy.
All fighters
All sections
attack.
at your command, my lord. All
It turns out
batteries
40 people are very hard to keep track of.
fire at will.
Who would have thought that, though?
Reporting in. We're in attack.
Cover me
position.
now.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Okay,
The others
we
losing.
All sections at your command, my lord.
are...
They're coming.
Engaging the enemy.
We're gonna have to kill Brilliant. I don't think he has Night Hammer.
Taking
Ready
fire.
for duty.
So we know there is at least that defending for
All batteries commence
for
fire.
Ariadu.
Changing course to intercept.
So it'll be fitting if we send Gilly.
Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
If he can go and have a nice little talk with
Target
Delvaris.
sighted.
That's his role now.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Fire at
Water table still have a kilometer out. Good. Then I believe the logic that I remembered is the logic that we stuck
engaging
with.
the enemy.
There are no Stridents to
Batteries commence firing.
preview until we're looking at the Corellian playthrough.
All sections at your command, Engaging the enemy.
Like, the Corellians, once we get to them, will be fairly fast and easy. They're probably the most standard faction of what's coming up. They're also probably in the category of progression faction, like the Galactic Alliance. Well, early Corellians, no, but Corellian, yeah. Corellian Confederation. Let's get y'all over here. We can see Brilliance and a couple other things. Yeah, let's, I don't know, on that planet, I can't build anything there.
Beginning construction.
Let's see what else is sitting around the galaxy. Torpedo sphere for them. Ariado Authority has a research option that allows them to unlock shields for their TIE fighters. There's something else that other Imperials can get. Well, anyone that it's not on, we don't have plans to put it on currently. The Ariadu, they have... Like, the idea with them is they have slightly better fighters that they keep back for their playstyle, but there are some later uses of Imperial shields with their fighters. So for the other warlords, no. I mean, I'll keep making the Mandalorians like me.
Building under construction.
We're almost at full influence for them, so we can build a lot of stuff with that. There's Kyle. We're going to have a Jedi to go up against. No planetary shield here. No planetary shield, or even capital there. The capital, I think, is still Ariadu. No, I'm not actually sure where their capital would be then. They might not have one right now. Is that it for 1, 2, 3? So I think we'll actually get an integration once we kill, or once we take Ariadu. I did want to start with Navette, though.
Invasion commencing.
We do need Brachus to handle Kyle. We don't need Brachus to handle Kyle, but it'll be fun to have Brachus handle Kyle. It'll be a lightsaber duel. And that's what the game is really about. Who needs...
Destination clear and accessible, sir.
I am at your
Who needs
service.
Jedi Outcast when we have Empire at War for our lightsaber duel needs? Okay, let's go get the vision on that with our incited Celestians. I don't know what made me think that the shield disablers would be especially good against Kyle, but I'm going with it. These guys should be.
Roll out.
Okay, they're hopefully all going to go that direction.
My lord. I will cut them down to size.
Unit destroyed.
TRSD ready.
Unit destroyed.
Give me a task.
Unit destroyed.
The TRSD is the only unit in the mod that knows which mod it's in.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
In any other mod, they'd be called like the AOTRSD or something. Adding in extra letters.
Destroyed.
I did not, in fact, send the person that I thought over there,
This should be fun.
but it doesn't matter.
Instruct me. I am at your
The
service.
RAFs took that very seriously.
I await your command.
Unit destroyed.
So I think we're going to have to hold back out here.
Awaiting orders.
It's going to be difficult until we can get another landing zone.
Copy.
So let's get around there.
I wish to learn.
And
Moving to
we can
position.
deploy on this, just so we can see around the corner. I think that should still be fine. Yeah,
Ready to
we're good.
serve the dark side.
Oh, Clubby.
I will do your bidding. Yes, my lord.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, Brachus, handle these infantry. I'll bring down the XR-85 and
Unit destroyed.
Rezik, I guess? Okay, let's see what our bombing run's gonna do for us. Let's try to get that. If I put it there, we might be able to get both. Oh, is that Lando or is that Kyle? That is Kyle.
Stormtrooper reported.
You're gonna help with this. Okay, you're close. Almost caught him. He's on the run. Well, not really. Metaphorically on the run.
I'm out of the fight.
Okay, that was a close, beautiful duel. Nivette, get out of there.
We're on the go.
We did actually take out those structures, so that's good. I wasn't sure if they'd make it past any AA power. But, oh, Brachus didn't make it. I think that RAF was there. So he took out the last Jedi Knight. We'll need 2, but then he didn't make it. That means Lorca can come in, though. Alright, we want this sensor again.
Bombardment available.
Because we're gonna bombard,
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
I guess, their bunker?
Bombardment incoming.
Better business bunker? We'll see if we can get around to the next landing zone.
I'll get there.
We're right behind you.
It'll cost you. I enjoy the hunt.
Reinforcement
All right,
point
man, take
contested.
cover.
We've lost a landing
Naturally, it is Boba voice. Not to be confused with Django voice. Very different.
Make sure you're covered.
Very different, unique individuals.
Provide all the backup you need. Orders acknowledged.
We got a sensor here. I'm just gonna try to bomb there if they've got any. No, they don't actually have anything there. Wait, Lorca, you can probably take out a T1 if you need to. I really don't mind if Dren dies.
Secured a landing zone.
Your credits better be good.
But I will probably want artillery there.
Coordinates received.
We'll need a little bit of firepower on this side. Though, if I do this, they don't move. Will also give us some vision on their tax agency.
Base is under attack.
Never mind. No bombing run. Nope. Nope. No bombing run.
I copy.
Almost made it.
This way, men. Awaiting orders.
It didn't. Didn't work for us. We're just gonna get over the bridge. I'll put some
Going there now.
other vehicles to help with that, and you can deploy.
What do you need? Don't get in my way.
Heading out. Stormtrooper ready for action. For the Empire.
We're proceeding with caution.
Roger that. Moving to coordinates.
Alright, we don't want to push too far over. Friend, even though I don't care if you die, I'll put you somewhere else where you can be a little bit more safe.
If the price is right.
And we'll head over the bridge with them.
Reporting.
Reporting. Transfer coordinates.
Assisting with suppressing fire.
Well, he's asking. I just started a campaign as the Area Auto Authority in known galaxy large and took the southwest section of the galaxy, western reaches. Should I rush for the core or should I focus on the Hutts? I mean, core's got some nice value planets for you,
I'm on my way.
but Hutts building up can be a problem.
Where's the bounty?
It does mean, like, spreading around the rim too much, you might have too many borders to defend. So on Cruel, I'd probably go for the core first. But it depends
Form up. Moving to destination.
on that situation as well.
Yes, sir.
If you're not on Cruel, then either can probably work. But I think on Cruel you want to get the Coruscant income as soon as you can.
Long-range support ready.
Alright. That is... Oh, I was thinking the battle would end on that. That is almost Dullest.
Need something?
Is there someone still at the victory point?
Keep up if you can.
Awaiting orders.
Boy, just to be sure. They might be actually sitting in a bunker somewhere.
Where are the credits?
Specifically there.
Keep up
Yeah,
if you can.
there we go.
That
Now we got solaced.
System conquered. Constructing.
This Brannigan style, we can send wave after wave of our own men at them. Because what'll that leave? That'll leave Bomas Cori, Tibrin, Ariadu. Do they have another planet that I'm just missing? Ariadu has 5 planets somewhere. Where's the other ones? Not Sikoria, not a Brigado. Oh, Yagdol is actually them. So that's the 5th one. Suezvan I wasn't counting because we were about to take it. But that explains where the 5th one is. So we're going to just take Tibrin, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just going to auto-resolve that. It's just the structure.
Invasion commencing. System conquered.
Oh. We've got Andel's group.
Researching.
And the New Republic took Ariadu. Oh, that's going to be that. The rest of that's coming in. So let's put these guys together.
Let's move out.
That'll be a slightly bigger fight. I was hoping to get the integration off, but
Tactical battle imminent.
this is Pentastar Alignment? It is not. This is Warlord Zsinj. But
The enemy has been spotted.
under the Pelion regime. Technically, the canon winner of legitimacy, you could argue, is the Pentastar Alignment.
Moving to coordinates.
You would not be wrong to make that case.
Location confirmed. Let's go. This way. This way.
I do want an aggressor in there.
Destination confirmed.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the ability early because I think I learned my lesson waiting on it last time. We do need to focus on that.
Open fire.
Anytime.
That being Delvardis.
Attack.
Destroyer here.
Superstar destroyer ready.
Okay, you've really got to get through Delvardis that way.
Frigate here.
You're gonna protect against those fighters and bombers. And Pritic, we can attack with that. Alright.
The lasers are our target.
Let's just get a reasonable salvo off on them, and then we're gonna switch. Because, ooh, you're probably still in trouble.
Intercepting.
Like, this will definitely be a battle where we
Get behind them.
end up with some casualties.
Superstar destroyer ready.
Our target priority.
I'm just gonna try to make sure that Pelion isn't one of them,
Got him.
The lasers are our target.
just for the moral victory.
Our target priority is the laser
Sections
cannons.
at your command, my lord. Superstar destroyer
Coming
ready.
around.
Like,
Our launch bay is gone.
keeping the focus over there makes sense.
Fire! Get behind them. I have them
Reporting.
now.
That Imperial 2 is not gonna make it
Our target
through this
priority is
whole attempt.
the lasers are our target.
Commence firing.
Star destroyer standing
Pelion,
by.
you can stay on that one.
Destroyer ready.
Okay, you're gonna go for them.
Star destroyer reporting in.
And no, Pelion on this,
I get it.
and then this aggressor
Open fire.
there.
Sections at your command, my lord.
Our lasers are destroyed.
Eliminating
Our
target.
target priority is the laser cannons. Take out the iron cannons.
Getting a lock.
Our primary engine system is down.
Alright, Delvardis is gone. So the patron units weren't getting properly re-added to the buildable list once they died, but I think I know why, and I'm gonna make sure that is fixed for the CIS playthrough to make sure that the 3 lives get properly
The lasers
used.
are our target.
What?
But let's get the
There'll be
Asserter on
nothing but
Rasoon.
smoke.
Destroyer ready.
Alright, let's go with Rogris. Real Rogris coming in this side.
On the front line.
And Victory over Ariado, you can come in there. And you know what, Barkbone, you can... Why not?
Yes, Commander. Our Our target priority is the
Superstar
laser
destroyer
cannons.
ready.
Destroy the engines.
I have them
Right,
now.
I think
Await
Hellion is
enemies
still
range.
good over
The
here.
lasers are our
I'm
target.
gonna try to get
Our
these
target
heavy
priority
duels
is
out
the laser cannons.
first,
The lasers are our target.
so that he doesn't take any real hull damage.
Intercepting.
Commence firing.
Our target priority
'Cause that's
is the
most of
laser
what's
cannons.
missing there.
That's got him. Excellent shot. Target locked.
The lasers are our target.
I'm here.
Alright. Lancers, you've done a great job on that side.
Superstar
You've saved us
destroyer
from any number of
ready. All ahead full.
scary attacks on Pelion.
Got them in my sights.
Now you can head over to the other side, maybe help Rogris, real Rogris. Not Tridget.
Awaiting your orders.
Active.
Yes, sir.
He's headed your direction.
Alright.
Sighted.
More enemy
Returning
Awaiting your
fire.
command.
Now Pelion, you can hold on a bit.
Location confirmed.
Intercepting.
There's a lot of anti-fighter there. Luckily we're not relying on too much of our own
Attack.
Engaging the
fighter
enemy.
usage.
Intercepting.
Mox and Tark. What a fucking Bose and Mox and Tark. Are you
Closing on
Star
target.
Wars?
Superstar destroyer
What
ready.
is this?
All batteries commence firing.
Standing by.
These aren't real names.
All sections
Main
at your
cannons
command.
powered and ready.
Superstar destroyer ready. Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's a big grouping of bombers that are going for that guy.
Target.
We gotta get to the station.
Once.
That guy being Rogris,
Superstar
whose name I applied
come about.
early and often, so I must continue to pay penance. Star Wars isn't real now.
At your
That's-
command, my lord.
I'm on them.
Superstar destroyer ready.
Ready for orders. Will do.
don't think that's true.
Sections at your command.
Sky, what I don't... Why aren't you respecting the lore right now, Sky? That's just disrespectful.
Directing all fire.
Kevin J. Anderson
Weapons
didn't
ready.
transcribe the events
Go after the
of the
stragglers.
Jedi Academy trilogy from real life for you to sit here
All sections at your command, my
and
lord.
try to imply that it was all lies.
I'm on this one.
Copy.
Because if it wasn't true, then it's a lie. If
Enemy.
it wasn't real, then it's a lie. And lies are bad. Are you saying Star Wars is bad? Do you want to have
Destroyer ready.
threads made about you on weird Star Wars subreddits where people use words like respect the lore?
More
I didn't think so.
craft.
Weird and creepy.
All sections at your command, my lord.
The lasers are our
What do you
target.
need?
Heading to destination.
Just as a
Our target priority
just as a
is the laser
hypothetical.
cannons.
Superstar destroyer ready.
Look, I gotta be honest. If anyone starts a paragraph about how they have a fair and nuanced take on you as a person, they're probably about to post something that is neither fair nor nuanced, but is a little scary.
Roger that.
It's just
Superstar
little
destroyer
yikes.
ready.
Little yikes, guys.
Fire at will.
Those torpedo launchers must
Not
be
that I'm
destroyed.
referring to anything
can
specific
handle
here. Of course not.
Direct fire at the
But
laser
we
cannon.
have
Firepower deserves a target.
full. Okay, everyone's doing their job. Pellion's still alive.
Ready for
The aggressor didn't die. That's always nice.
Ready, sir.
Progress, do you need help on this? I think, yeah, I think you do.
My lord.
Destroyer here.
I'm gonna get Pelion driving more towards this shipyard,
Be a target.
and I think it makes more sense to, yeah,
The lasers
go for the
are our
goal on that.
target. I copy.
Alright.
Need a really big gun.
Then we just have to, without Brachus, we have to take Ariat or Sluis Fan on the ground.
Reporting.
I kind of wonder if I should Like, I made a Sluis fan map years and years ago. Like most of my maps, it was bad and has been removed from the mod since. Which is fine. I think I've got like 3 maps still in the mod. And in order to remain, most of them should probably get some improvement. But I'm kind of wondering if I go through and see if any of them have like even semi-reasonable layouts to build off of. Because like, the problems that I had with my old maps are the same things that we've been trying to like filter out of any of the maps in the mod, of like too big, too many corridors, that kind of thing. And because mine are like somewhere between 10 and 20 years old, they're especially prone to those issues. One of them is, I mean, I don't think I ever did a Bilbringi map. The current one is Rogues. It's been through several iterations, but it's still...
Construction complete.
Got a couple things it probably needs. The one before that, I think, was Enceladus's.
Let's move out.
I think we had like 3 over the course of the mod, but I don't think any were mine.
Construction complete.
They got a Galactic Marine platoon. Got Man with Funny Hair with Charlie. That's Malcolm, actually. Not Charlie. Alright. Tierce, you're now in charge of our forward operations. I did have a Bastion map. Made people very angry for a while. Not angry. Wasn't very good. It was the one that was like the straight approach into the base over the bridge. There just wasn't room to make many decisions in that.
We're on the go.
So it wasn't too big, but it was too corridory.
We're available.
You can't spell corridory without many of the same letters as Corey.
Any orders?
Enemy
Give
unit
us those
sighted.
coordinates again.
Alright, let's see...
On the move.
Signal received. Expect
Ooh, that's...
resistance.
Heading to coordinates.
Moving to coordinates. On duty. Transmission
A
received.
lot of vehicles. There's some healing going on there. Who from? Je ne sais pas.
Awaiting further instruction.
Yeah, get those infantry. They have the X7s.
Ready, sir. Attack that target.
I don't think going for the AT-AT is what we want to do until we can see what's going on with that.
Moving there now.
We secured a landing zone.
At your command. Right
I'm gonna
away.
move back a little bit.
Beginning short range. Yes, sir.
We plan on reintroducing any kind of space battle fog of war eventually, yeah.
Ready for duty.
But part of that is I want to make sure we don't do it without reintroducing the things that made us want space Oregon in the first place. Because we don't want to re-add the tedious parts of it, we just want to re-add the more strategically interesting parts of having space battles with fog of war.
At your service. Orders received.
Oh, we almost got the AT-AT. Cool.
Heading out.
Alright.
Channel open.
What is your request?
I think
Ahead to that location.
I might not be in terribly dire straits if I keep you there.
Building under construction.
You are.
Coordinates
Move
received.
forward.
Roger
Lorca,
that.
you can come in and take the
Roger that.
place of them.
Ready for command.
Unit destroyed.
Give us a signal.
I expect full payment.
Construction complete.
Going there now.
No. There's no in-game list of all the
Spread out, men.
mission rewards.
Taking lookout
Ooh, it's
position.
yours. Shoot him. Shoot him now.
Form up. Fire at will.
Bombing run.
At least I don't think. Probably be a good thing to add to one of the in-game guides somewhere, but don't believe that is a thing that currently exists.
That wasn't clear. Repeat.
I'm gonna bring you in for the ping.
Make sure you're covered.
Oh, don't let that happen. There you go. And I guess the ping can bomb that. There is still an infantry hero. Over on the south there. You guys can get that squad.
We've secured a landing zone. Copy. Reinforcement point contested.
With the type of ship movement revision we saw in Reven's Revenge, we bought in TR and FOTR. The ship speed, yes, that'll be in TR and FOTR. Oh, Lorca's gone?
Need someone taken out?
Oh no, Lorca's not gone. He was just...
We'll provide all the backup you need.
He? Where's a pronoun? Okay, well, Gedik
I always get
is
my
alive.
bounty.
I think he.
That one's mine. You back me up.
I await your instructions.
Yes, sir. Moving ahead.
We're proceeding with caution.
Where am
We'll
I
back
needed?
you up.
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Firing.
We'll
There?
provide all
Nope,
the
that's not what I
backup
thought it
you
was.
Open fire.
Yes, Commander.
Not my
I don't think
time.
you're close enough to still hit anyone we need.
Try to keep up.
need. We're proceeding with caution.
When do I get paid?
Get closer.
Try to keep up.
We're right behind you.
And where's that Stencer?
Your orders.
Barracks, and that's a tax agency, I think. So let's get the barracks.
Bombardment incoming.
That's all they have,
Your credits better be good.
other than the hero being in here somewhere.
Ready.
Run away somewhere? I don't know where he is.
Right away.
Orders acknowledged.
We're gonna have this landing zone.
Ready.
Oh, that's gotta be him.
Attack position.
We're right behind you.
Moving out.
This way, man.
Pre-death Grath.
What do you need?
Constructing.
Ready to receive orders. Standing by.
This one's the
Reporting.
turbo
On the way.
laser, it's not the
Commander, got it.
grenade.
Heading out.
Well, you two just go back there.
Orders received. Target in range.
Okay, we got Grath.
Let's move out.
Taking lookout.
Because that's what we're
position.
doing for the last base structure.
It'll cost you.
Orders acknowledged.
We'll provide cover fire.
Cover me.
Make sure you're covered.
Get
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
This way, man.
It's about time.
I think that's it. Well, no, we just saw someone creep around up here. So let's bring in some faster stuff to track down
Capacity.
I
that
enjoy the
infantry.
Light assault vehicle here.
You're anti-vehicle, so it's going to take a little bit
Reporting
to
in.
hit them.
Scanning area. On the move. Scouting area.
There gotta be somewhere.
Let's go.
Our orders. Marking coordinates.
Go around to the edges of the Earth.
Ready.
In position. Orders understood.
I don't know
Putting
what
directions.
I'm looking for now.
Repulsors engaged.
I don't see him. Oh, there. Something got killed. I don't know what. No problem, Steven.
Planetary control.
Ronan Tierce
achieved.
has been wounded and can no
Research
longer fight on
complete.
land. Alright, we got Delvardis integrating. I'm gonna go and be mean to her while
Order confirmed.
Construction complete.
we're waiting for the integration to happen. I think that's all of the shipyards, too.
Look, sir, it's them.
Yeah, the low level versus high level
Coming around.
landing zones have different
Heading to
buildables.
destination.
Acknowledged.
We're moving out.
Got Cory, Sori, Blue Diamond, Apocalypse,
Move out.
Impetus,
We shall be there shortly.
against
Right
Anubius,
away. Positioning.
victory over Ariadu, very
go.
fittingly.
This way. Fallout.
At maximum unit capacity.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's destroy Retta Bell first.
Awaiting your command. Your
We've got
command.
that nebula down.
Priority is the laser
A lot of anti-fighter back
We've
here.
got them on scopes. Commander,
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
reporting in.
Maybe was there another shipyard somewhere that I didn't take?
Attack.
We got Mon Calamari.
Attack.
We got...
Directing all fire on the launch bay.
I mean, no CSA death had to happen because we controlled that territory from the start.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attack!
They've taken out our launch bay. Destroyer here.
Standing by.
Right, Belle is slightly turning, which in Empire at War terms means she is just
Ready for orders.
I copy.
absolutely invincible right now.
Destroy that launch bay. The
Alright,
lasers
which one is
have been
this? This is
destroyed.
against Anubius.
Reporting.
Thank you for your
The lasers are our target.
sacrifice
Star Destroyer
here in our final cleaning of the New Republic.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes.
Okay,
Commander.
only one of you needs to stay on this.
Awaiting orders.
The rest of you I'm going to get to focus on
Our
that
target
Liberty.
priority is the laser cannons.
We're on our way.
Because we need to make sure the
Maximum unit capacity.
shields are down.
Awaiting your orders.
Which, I mean, it's kind of
Awaiting your
going for this,
command.
too.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Let's bring these Lancers over to that
Ready
side.
to respond, sir.
Radabelle is down.
Your command, sir.
And...
Fire.
on that.
Commander.
So you're still 1v1ing the Home
Open
1
fire.
type. That's fine.
Roger that.
We need to take out Wedge, too. I think, let's do that first.
What is your order? Confirmed.
Destroyer here. Copy. Attacking target.
Frigate here.
Regroup.
This way.
We don't plan to change the formation spacing for infantry now.
Those laser
Like,
banks
the
are
take
fine.
cover stuff already spreads them out fairly well.
Nowhere
and-
to run.
Them taking up more room
Star Destroyer
can become more of a
standing by.
pathfinding issue. Plus, AoE being a thing infantry are weak against is
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
good for them,
Awaiting
gameplay-wise, if not strength-wise, because, like, infantry are so strong
Nowhere to
already.
run.
Awaiting your orders.
Weapons ready.
So it's not something where we
Falling
feel
out of
like the infantry need a buff.
Fall out.
Let's bring in Barkbone for some healing.
Excellent shot.
Awaiting your
I'm
command.
on them.
Returning to
will.
your position.
That Nebula's nearly down. Here, you gotta maybe stay on that.
Your command, sir. The
Or
laser
actually, go
are
for
our
the
target.
Nautilus.
Commander.
Hellion is
Our target priority is
seen
the
better
laser
days,
cannons.
but I don't think he's in
Reporting.
really that much
The
trouble.
lasers are our target. Roger that.
Is that the same Liberty? I think it is.
Closing on target.
Form up.
So, Pellion, just maybe focus on that Liberty.
Destroyer here. Targeting.
I get it.
Ready, sir.
Copy.
Taking fire.
I copy. Firing.
Alright.
Reporting.
The battle, I think, will manage itself for a second. I'm going to put it on cinematic cam and I'll be back.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Target critical.
Nowhere to run. Generator has been destroyed.
Gotta fix it.
We've lost our laser cannons.
Almost got him.
Coming back around for another run. Coming back around for another run.
I got him.
Engaging the enemy. Back around for another run.
Target locked.
I'm on them.
Get behind them.
We are victorious.
Perfect return time. And viewership peaked when I wasn't at my computer. You'll love to see it.
Construction.
Really makes me question things.
System
but
control achieved.
we've gotten all of the Iriadu planets now. What are we still lacking? Well, first I may as well check. Oh yeah, we did get all the shipyards. So I will press the button for shipyard victory. Oh, actually, first, let's press this button to see what else is out there. 92 planets owned. New Republic still has 17, but they have, at best, a quarter of our forces.
Research
So,
Complete.
I hope you have enjoyed the campaign as we've gone through here. Starting as Zsinj, losing him immediately. We've got a much tougher campaign going on with the New Republic right now, which will be a difficult one to recover from. But just for a brief synopsis of what's going on in the near future, we do have the Jedi Outcast playthrough ongoing. Bounty Hunter will start on Thursday, so we'll be doing both of those. We still have the New Republic campaign that I mentioned, and then when we're a bit farther into that, in like a week or two, we'll have the CIS playthrough starting. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. Hopefully we'll be finishing Outcast and Bounty Hunter around the time that Outlaws comes out. So we'll be getting into that too. And I've got a couple standalone videos that I want to do on like Total War, Pharaoh. So that'll be in there somewhere too. But thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the campaign. We have rank 9 of 20, Commodore. You can't spell Commodore without commode, which means toilet. So yeah. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one.